Can someone read one of their objectives for today? In this scenario, the leader was the teacher. It was orientation day and the students have gotten different instructions on what to write on the QA forms. Some were told not to write anything and a few did not follow specific formats. Because of the confusion, students started to talk among themselves and the small room started to grow noisy. The teacher was unhappy with this and she screamed at the students to be quiet in front of the hospital staff. She expressed displeasure and was very unpleasant with how the group was unable to meet her goals. What is a leader? According to literature, a leader influences others to work together towards a specific goal. They possess initiatives to drive a group of people and are able to mentor them to achieve outcomes. They are either appointed or recognized as the authority to act or make decisions on behalf of the group.
My four little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today.
Leaders possess visions for future possibilities for the organization. This attribute relates not only in its surroundings, but as well as what motivates its members at an individual scale. A person's values are known by her actions, and this represents what is right to a leader. These values should be a clear understanding of what is right for the group, the community, and for the planet. A leader should be courageous to step away from security to make decisions under stress and set the course for the group towards the specific goal. Let's talk about the traditional leadership styles. Autocratic leaders are like dictators because they invoke authority over decision and policy making. They are the ones that make decisions for the group. They determine policies, give orders, and directions. The group performs with great efficiencies, especially in urgent situations, but members are often unhappy due to constraint and lack of autonomy, motivation, and expression of creativity. Members are often blamed for mistakes. Democratic leadership. A democratic leader acts as a catalyst or facilitator and encourages consensus building in decision making through open communication. This type of leader builds relationships to promote job satisfaction, resulting to high productivity and satisfaction among members. The fate relies on group in accomplishing goals and not on the leader. Though highly effective, decision-making process is slow and disproportionate due to increased participation among all the members. The time needed to organize meetings and discussions can be detrimental to providing patient care when it necessitates quick decisions or involves deadlines. Laissez-faire leadership. Laissez-faire leaders are characterized by an attitude to avoid any responsibility and involvement. It is a type of leadership in which followers are given complete freedom to make decisions in the leader's absence. Group efforts are inefficient. This type of leadership are known to be effective when the members have professional maturity and the leader acts as their resource person. If team members have multiple experts, conflict may increase. Under the laissez-faire leadership, some employees may act upon their own self-interest and may not lead to the best results for the organization. Bureaucratic leadership. This type of leadership are strictly reliant on the organizational rules and policies. Group efforts are strictly organization-oriented. There is no room for flexibility, and team efforts produce quality output when standard procedures are laid out effectively. This type of leadership may deny self-governance to group members. members are highly dissatisfied due to hierarchy and constraints. On the other hand, a bureaucratic leader is quite useful for organization that is looking for consistency and production of equal results on different tasks that are carried out the same way. Contemporary methods of leadership. Contemporary leaders utilize influence and different modes of motivation to achieve organizational interests. This leadership theory is identified with how the leader influenced the members of the group. The two main types of contemporary methods of leaderships are transactional leaders and transformational leaders. Transformational leadership. Considered to be the most effective and most utilized type of leadership in our current society, this style heavily acts on the leader's degree of charisma and effective communication. This leader improves the group's morale through inspiration, intellectual stimulation, and individualized consideration to achieve superior results. Florence Nightingale is a transformational leader in the nursing arena who revolutionized nursing with the use of her family's influence over the society. Nightingale promoted nursing as a dignified profession by gathering Catholic nuns and preparing them to be the best in the field. The accomplishments of Nightingale and her nurses were transformational, strongly impacting the value of evidence-informed nursing practices and redefining the image of modern nursing well into the 20th century.
Hey you, the healthcare hero! It's me with the executive team, and we just want to thank you from our organization so much for rolling with us. You are terrific. It's T. Keep being a lifesaver.
Transactional leadership. Transactional leaders are seen as an authoritative relationship with leaders having formal authority over members. They incentivize based on performance, and there is no need to establish trust and commitment. Motivation is purely extrinsic and is driven by rewards. The team works independently. One prominent example of transactional leaders are hospital managers who give monetary rewards to nurses who pick up extra shifts during high work volumes. The leader in the conflict presented earlier leans towards as a bureaucratic leader who was strict on following procedures and policies. This can further be proven by the high dissatisfaction among the members, or in this case the students, due to the lack of flexibility and imposed constraints. She displayed strict reliance on the organizational policies and rules. The group was highly dissatisfied, and the leader implements authority without personal relations with the members. The group and the leader could have mutually benefited if the leader provided clear and precise written instructions or policies. Verbalized rules increases the risk of inconsistencies. The leader could have also communicated better without the need to treat the members unprofessionally. According to literature, an effective leader plans and organizes activities for the group to ensure an efficient workflow. An effective leader will encourage creativity and will use and value his members' contributions. They also assess their own behavior and its effects to its members. They also show sensitivity to become a positive role model towards their team members. Best practices to employ. As a new or in grad, some of the best practices one can employ as a leader are as follows. Understand preferences and needs of the group. Understanding the preferences and needs of the group that may be affected while implementing organizational policies and goals can help establish a trusting relationship with the members. Derive ways to achieve goals with consensus. Deriving ways to achieve goals with consensus built from communicating with the group members. Effective communication and shared decisions can produce effective results. Lead by example and promote a caring relationship with group members. Because of personal relations, team members will have intrinsic drives and motivations to achieve goals. Statistics shows leaders who are compassionate with the group increases the team efforts that may yield quality output that can benefit the organization.